Guys, and today we are going to be replacing the steering wheel. Tools you'll need is a ratchet, 10mm bit, and a 21, I believe, with an extension. The new steering wheel I got is like about 5 pounds, I heard, and I'm sure I will experience. This steering wheel is like 50 pounds, so I'm going to attempt to do this. I took off the bezel just for some more space, plus it was broke. Somebody glued it. I have one on the way. Yeah, let me just get to this and I'll show you exactly how to do it, guys. Let's do it. Alright guys, so first you're going to want to disconnect your battery, your negative, which I did, and I just got one of those cutoff switches so you don't have to reach in there, because it's the positive first, then a negative, and you got to reach back there, and it's just a big hassle. So I got one of those disconnect things where you just twist a knob, you don't need any tools, and you just take it off. The negative is done. I just took off the negative and installed one of those, which I'll show you here in a minute. So in the future it'll make my life a lot easier. But anyway, first you're want to do is take off these 4 10mm nuts, 1, 2, and then on the other side, of course, 3 and 4. After you do that, the steering wheel, the airbag would just pop out. So I am going to do that and show you guys, and then we'll pick it up from there, guys. Alright, so I really hope I don't get popped in the face with this airbag. The negative is disconnected. It's just scary dealing with airbags. So thankfully after this, the airbag will be out of the car. I know it's unsafe if you get in a crash, but it's a Miata, so if you get in a crash anyway, you're probably going to be severely hurt, and I don't think this airbag will save you. So anyway, and plus the steering wheel is worn, that's why I have a cover on it, and it's just seen better days. I'm going to save it, of course, just in case, but hopefully everything goes well. But anyway, let me stop talking. I talk a lot, I'm sorry guys. So let's get to it. Kind of going to step out of the car and do this, out the way, so just in case. And it's helpful if you have a deep socket, but me, I got this little reducer. It's a 10, so it's kind of like a deep socket. You know, you get enough, I guess, ass to do it. Alright, so those two on this side are off, so that's about how long it's going to take you to do each side. So I'm going to cut to after I take out all the nuts, and we'll get back to it. By the way, if you're curious, this is what the nuts look like behind there. So yeah, I'm going to cut and see you guys after I take out these nuts. Guys, so I locked the steering wheel. This top one, where your blinker sits, you might have to put your blinker all the way down to access it. It was kind of a pain for me. And then all you do after this, which I'm going to move out the way again because, you know, airbag, you just pop this off like so. And behind it, there's a string that's, you know, yeah, I'll show you guys a better angle. So hold up, take this out. The 4 bolts, which are down there, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see a string that's attached to this. I don't know what it's for. It's always there. If you watch anybody else's videos, it's in there too. And then you have this, which is just kind of it was just kind of like snapped back there to hide it. And then you got 2 of these plugs, which you unplug, and let's try to do this with one hand. Let me kind of sit you guys down. You guys get an idea of what's going on, kinda. Can you see? sorta. Alright, so basically all I'm doing is just disconnecting these. There's two little tabs. There's an orange one for the horn, and then for the airbag itself, there's like a tab which you gotta just disconnect, which I'm still trying to figure out. I think you just pull it up, I believe. Okay, listen, guy. I don't like you. I don't want you. Just get off! Alright, yeah. Basically, right here, you disconnect it. This one just has like, for the horn, it just has a little tab, which is right there, that you push. But for the airbag itself, it has this thing, which you gotta pull up and then pull out. And then after that, you got your disconnections, and then you just have this little string right here, which you just gotta take it and cut it. And yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. I was trying just to like get it over this loop to save it, but it's not looking that way. So let me go get a knife. Alright, a knife, and voila, it's free. And if you look, it's just kind of chilling right there. I tried to like get it off. I'm sure you could if you really wanted to not cut that spring. And then this thing you're done with, which is the airbag, which weighs a good 10 pounds, which is crazy. So I can believe that this is pretty heavy. This airbag itself weighs more than the steering wheel and hub put together that I got. So basically, now you just got to take off this nut, which is a 21 millimeter, I believe. So let me check. Alright guys, yeah, it's a 21 millimeter. Got a little Stanley 21 deep socket, and it fits right over it. I actually got this the other day because I didn't have a 21 and I didn't know, because I was like, hey, it's a good size, and thankfully it actually fits right here. So yeah, this orange connector is going to come off with the steering wheel, and the only thing you're going to have left after this is your steering wheel, is this blue connector. No steering wheel or nothing. So now we're going to have to break this loose, straighten your steering wheel, take off the steering wheel, make sure it's straight, and then I'll show you how to connect it with no battery or no airbag light coming on and your horn working. Hopefully, this is my first time doing this, so I actually have some resistors coming on its way, a 3 ohm. So if you have a 95 and up, you got to use a 3 ohm resistor in between the airbag lights to trick it to say there's an airbag in it, and there will be no airbag light. But with the earlier models, you could just short it out by connecting the 2 wires. But yeah, let's get to it. If it doesn't work, because I heard it's 50-50, some work, some don't, with shorting it out, then when I get my ohms, I will disconnect it, because it's an easy disconnect with this hub and everything. And I just will connect that in the middle. Had to use 2.5 foot hammer. I just had it like this, snowed outside, and just boom. So I broke it loose, so now it's loose. Alright, so basically you want to take it where it's almost off. I'll show you. Okay, so it's almost off, but it's just right at the end. So when you pull it up, you just don't smack yourself in the face with the steering wheel, because that could be bad. Alright guys, let me go get the keys so I can straighten up. Oh yeah, and you're going to want to straighten up the steering wheel first too. so that you don't have a crooked steering wheel. Alright guys, hold on. Got the 1/2 inch on there, 1/2 inch ratchet. I wish I could use my 3/8 because it extends into a breaker bar, and I had reducers and expanders or whatever to go from 3/8 to 1/2 inch, so you could like use any socket on whatever ratchet you want. Can't find them, so I'm here using my 1/2 inch, which is proving to be a challenge. I don't have any extensions for it, which would help if I had a little bit more because it's flush with the wheel. So I'm going to try to get out the car and put my weight on it and hopefully break loose. I'm going to go try to find my extenders because I need an extension. I don't have one, so. Okay, so I couldn't find those, so I'm going to spray some of the PB Blaster on it. And then I'm going to try this. I got a drill, and you got those little things you could thread into it. It's just a little hyper tough Walmart one, so hopefully it has enough torque. It's an 18 volt, we'll see. Trying to just yank it, like get some. Yeah, there's not enough torque with this, damn it. So if you're wondering, this is good for little stuff, but not really little stuff because you can't fit it, but it's not good for freaking, yeah. So hopefully I can do this without it, without running to the store. I really hope so, because I would have to run to the next town over. It's just hard because it's one, maybe if I put it under here, let's see, put it that way, put it this way, would that work? No. Sometimes the struggle is real, guys. Where's Jim when you need him? I need his massive arms. If I could just had a little bit, just a little tiny bit of an extension, I would be able to do this easy. But it's right there with the freaking steering wheel, where it's like kind of diagonal on the nuts, so it's proven really to be difficult. Maybe I can get a... Somebody got you! Damn. Alright, let's try it this way. You gotta say your crowdy voices. If I could just break this fucking... I mean, you might find yourself swearing in the process. I'm gonna break this loose and I'll get back to you guys.